Funny. I'm live. Fantastic. Hello. Welcome, one and all. Had a little bit of problems getting into YouTube, but it looks like we're here, and that's the important thing. We'll be getting started in about 3 minutes' time at around 7:05. Say hello in the live chat if you have not already. Be good to see everybody. Let us know your team name. Let us know how you're doing, how your week was, all that fun stuff. I'm going to finish getting stuff ready as well. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I'm your host, as always, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie. We'll get started in another 2 minutes' time with this night of trivia questions. I'm joined, as always, by my executive producer, my partner, the love of my life. Hello. Hello. Hello to the ghost of BB Rebozo. The ghost of BB Rebozo proving to be the team to beat in these couple months back after that summer break. Hello to the Cunning Stunts. Good to have you as well. And a happy recent birthday as well. Hello to the swamp monsters in the bay. Ooh. The swamp monsters down by the bay. Whoa. Ready to scare us with their trivia knowledge. There you go. Hello to Team Uno Persona. We'll get started in another minute or so. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. Hello to Sherlou. Good to have you as well. Cue up the intro music. All right, we'll get started in another couple of seconds. So get yourselves ready. Stretch things out. Arms, fingers, toes. Hopefully we don't scare up too much technical difficulties. It says the chat is disconnected on my end. So if I don't call out your name, that is why. And it says successfully connected now. But if we also drop out, and I don't notice for a while, if you have the ability to throw myself or the producer a text, let us know. But with all that said and done, let's jump into things in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome to Trivia Club.
Hello. Welcome to Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. I am your host, Russel Harder, the man with the bow tie, that man with that trivia plan. And welcome, one and all, to this, the 72nd edition of Trivia Club, live from the Trivia Clubhouse. Thank you all once again for joining us in this night of trivia. For this night of trivia, we will be bringing you 20 questions of trivia goodness. All you need is a pen and a piece of paper to write down those answers on. Thank you, of course, for joining us on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for future video upcoming to let you get you on that inside track. And follow us on Instagram at instagram.com/triviaclubca. And of course, triviaclub.ca is where everything else lives. Hello to all the teams playing live on YouTube. So in the live chat, hello to the ghost of BB Rebozo. Hello as well to the Cunning Stunts. Hello to the swamp monsters in the bay. Ah, yes, the swamp monsters are now down by the bay. Team Uno Persona. Hello, hello. Hello to Sherlu as well. And hello to the Spooky Travelers. Good to have everyone. Good to have, as always, my producer, my executive producer, my partner, the love of my love, the love of my life, the life of my life.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello as well to my Grandma Fran. Hello, Grandma. Thank you for playing along as well. Not necessarily in the chat, but playing along at home. Great to have everyone. Let us know your team name in the live chat or in the comment section if you have not yet. At the end of all trivia events so far from the clubhouse, we give you a bit of bonus trivia, and then I built a VCR, as we call it. It's a Trivia Club anagram. The Trivia Club anagram last week was asking you to find an actor who had formerly played a werewolf, and the anagram was steam and banjos. And the actor in that anagram was Jason Bateman. He was the Teen Wolf 2, TOO. The Teen Wolf also. There are only 3 cardinal rules when it comes to trivia. Those cardinal rules are: be smarter than your internet connection. No cheating, of course, to find those answers. You're really only cheating yourself anyway. Don't post answers in the comment section either. Yes, keep that competitive spirit sharp, and keep the spoilers to yourself. No spoilers. The only other rule of Trivia Club is tell everybody about Trivia Club. Thank you. All right, so let's jump into it. Is Trivia Club at Home, number 72. So question number 1, we are back for more. Get those pens and papers ready. Oh, I like it. Doodle away if you want to as well on those papers. So question number 1, back for more. This filmmaker is returning to the movies with his new highly stylized film, The French Dispatch, a film that pays homage to any issue of The New Yorker. And he's not only working with Bill Murray and Owen Wilson once again, but also working with the likes of Timothée Chalamet and Frances McDormand, amongst many others. So once again, question number 1, name that filmmaker who is returning to the movies with his new highly stylized film, The French Dispatch, a film that pays homage to an issue of The New Yorker. Not only working with Bill Murray and Owen Wilson once again, but also with the likes of Timothée Chalamet and Frances McDormand, amongst many others. And hello to Cookie Faced. Good to have you here as always. Question number 2, some character work. So yeah, question number 2, in Archie Comics, which character is the daughter of a woman named, believe it or not, Alice Cooper? So once again, in Archie Comics, which character, what's the first name of the character, the daughter of a woman named, believe it or not, Alice Cooper? Question number 3, book it. So, question number 3, Robert McCloskey won the 1942 Caldecott Medal for his book Make Way for what type of little animals? Once again, question number 3, Robert McCloskey won the 1942 Caldecott Medal for his work, or for his book, Make Way for what type of little animals? And then question number 4, what is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Yes, nothing in those questions, just those answers. Look at them and think, what is the connection? What do these answers have in common? If we have context even from those questions. Connect for the point on question number 4. Once again, question number 2, for a little refresher, question number 2. In Archie Comics, what is the first name, or what character's first name was the first name of the character who is the daughter of a woman named, believe it or not, Alice Cooper? And question number 3, Robert McCloskey won the 1942 Caldecott Medal for his book, Make Way for what type of little animals? Yes, question number 4, what is the connection between the answers of 2 and 3? Question number 5 now. I ask you to give me 5. Nice. So with give me 5, I'm going to ask you to give me 5 answers for a point each, 5 possible points. Give me the last 5 actors to portray Batman in live action films. So of course, this does not include any upcoming films. But give me the last 5 actors to portray Batman in live action films. Doesn't have to be in any specific order, just the 5 most recent. But it does have to be live action films. Question number 6, we're going to put a pin in it. So, question number 6, the Cenobites, including the aptly nicknamed Pinhead, are what they call the demonic mainstays of this film series. Once again, the Cenobites, including the aptly or charmingly nicknamed Pinhead, are what they call the demonic mainstays of this film series. Question number 7. Now we are pouring it on thick. So your question number 7. What was poured onto Carrie's head, pushing her into telekinetic psychosis in the movie Carrie and book Carrie as well? Once again, question number 7. What was poured onto Carrie's head, pushing her into telekinetic psychosis in the movie and book Carrie? I'll give you a full point for specificity. And hello to Cheryl in the chat. I can see that message, so you might not have lost contact, but you can always come back if need be. It seems like Google is enjoying some degree of technical difficulties. So if you don't make it through this entire video, we'll just come back on a new one as quickly as possible. Question number 8 now. It is bit by bit. I'm going to play a 8-bit version of a popular song with an audio clue, and you name that song for a point and name the musical act responsible for that original song, not the chippy tune version, for a point each. So name this song, name the musical act responsible for that tune, bit by bit, on this question number 8 question. Question number 8 question. Here we go. Bit by bit. Name this song that sounds like a ringtone for an old flip phone. And I will say that's not specifically a Halloween song. It certainly has the vibe of one, especially in 8-bit versions. Yeah. Question number 9 now. It is time to tag the line. So with tag the line, I will give you the tagline from a movie poster, and you name that movie. So that question number 9, that tag the line. Name the movie with the tagline. He has a very good head on his shoulders and another one in a dish on his desk. Right? Once again, he has a very good head on his shoulders and another one in a dish on his desk. Question number 10, it is Survey Says, our first game show game of the night. Usually we play it with Family Feud questions included, but this is something a little different, but with the same rules applying. We're going to ask you to name what you think is the number one answer as per this question. If you can get that number one answer, that is 5 points to be won, though there's 5 possible answers that could get you at least 1 point, if not more. So yes, once again, just give me what you think is the number one answer to the upcoming question. In 2013, the website Boston.com did a list of the top 50 scariest movies of all time. This is their scariest movie of all time. The fact that it's Boston.com doesn't mean anything. It's just the website. Doesn't have to have Boston context. Just name what you think is the scariest movie or their scariest movie of all time. Yes, the helpful context is this was a list from 2013. So a list of top 5 full of classics. But nothing newer than 8 years. At least. Question number 11. It is one and done. So with one and done, your question number 11, name the cinematic universe that was supposed to start with the Tom Cruise starring The Mummy, but that 2017 film proved to be the only one in this heavily promoted cinematic universe. So again, name what is the name of the cinematic universe that was supposed to start with the Tom Cruise starring The Mummy, but that 2017 film proved to be the only one. They had at least 5 other movies planned, maybe 4, at least hinted at, but no dice. Question number 12. Now we are going to tune out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible. And you name that song for a point and give me the musical act responsible for that song for a second point. So once again, name this song, name the musical act for a point each, 2 possible points to be won. And here are those lyrics with as little melody, rhythm, or affect original to the song as possible. Out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" Once again, out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" You get a point for the name of the song, point for the musical act responsible for that tuned out bit of lyrics. Hello to Rondai watching. Enjoying in a technological way that is not able to have them enjoy the chat as much, but good to have you watching along at home as well. Question number 13. Take me out. So your question number 13, what is the name of the murderous baseball-themed gang in the movie The Warriors? Once again, your question number 13, what is the name of the murderous baseball-themed gang in the movie The Warriors? Speaking of cult classics, question number 14 is called Best Known For. So that best known for, I'm going to give you a name and you tell me the 4 movies that according to the Internet Movie Database.com and its algorithm that the following person is quote unquote known for. So what are the 4 movies according to IMDb.com and the algorithm that John Carpenter is known for? The 4 movies that John Carpenter is known for according to Internet Movie Database.com. Question number 15 is the Countdown Takedown. Now, this game show game is played with Price is Right rules, but with a twist. A Transylvania twist, maybe. We want you to get as close as you can to the actual number without going over. If you can get that number right on, that is 5 points to be won. If you're within 25% of the actual number without going over, that is 2 points to be won. If you're below that 25%, 0 points, no $1 bobs. But if you're also over by 1 from the actual number, that is also 0 points to be won. All right, here we go. Question number 15. In 2015, the state of Maine dropped its review process for vanity license plates, and it's gotten a bit bad. A new law entered into effect Monday, this past Monday, or maybe earlier in the month, Monday. I forget the source, what time, but it was in the last month, Monday, that bans obscenities came into effect. So this number of Maine license plates will likely have to be recalled. I will say the number is less than 500. Surprisingly, I know. Because there's only so many sort of directions you can take on the Maine swear words. Once again, in 2015, Maine dropped its review process for vanity license plates, and it's gotten a bit bad. But a new law entered into effect earlier this month on a Monday, bans obscenities, and that means that this number of Maine license plates will likely have to be recalled. And I will say that number is less than 500. Because even when you're trying really hard, there's only so many ways you can approach a 4-letter word. Question number 16. It is missed cast. So your question number 16. Tim Burton originally wanted this member of the Rat Pack to play the role of Beetlejuice. Once again, your question number 16. Which member of the Rat Pack did Tim Burton originally want to play in the role of Beetlejuice? One more time. Beetlejuice. There you go. For question number 16, it's Brat. Oh, no, Rat. I'm sorry. I got mixed up there. Michelle asked, Brat or Rat? It is Rat. Rat. R-A-T. Rat Pack. Question number 17, we're going to quiz you on the Monster Squad. No, not that one. Or that one. No, yeah, the third one you're thinking of. Maybe the second. Anyway, question number 17, the Monster Squad, for a full point each. Name the actors who played these following Universal Studios classic movie monsters. So for a full point each. Who was the actor who played 1931's Dracula? What about 1931's Frankenstein's monster? What about 1932's The Mummy? And finally, 1941's The Wolfman. I see what you're doing. I'll go slower on that one again. So once again, question number 17. Those classic movie monsters. I'm going to start with 1931's Dracula. (1931's Dracula). Who was the actor who played Dracula? Also in 1931, who played 1931's Frankenstein's monster? In 1932, who played the Mummy? And in 1941, who played the Wolfman? So 4 possible points to be won. 4 monsters. Name the actors who played those monsters. First one is 1931's Dracula. 1931's Frankenstein's monster is the next. 1932's The Mummy. and 1941's The Wolfman. Question number 18 now is, which Chris? Is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd? I give you the name of the movie and you tell me if it features Chris Pine, Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, or Chris O'Dowd. Any one of these Hollywood Chris's could be in this movie. So question number 18, which Chris is in the TV movie Eastwick? Or was, I guess. Which Chris, Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd, was in the TV movie Eastwick? Question number 19 now is fear itself. Ooh. So that question number 19. Adrenaline is another name for this hormone secreted in response to stress or fear. Once again, adrenaline is another name for this hormone secreted in response to stress or fear. And before I jump into question number 20, our Trivia Royale. Are there any questions I can repeat or clarify with the art of repetition? Also knowing that those at home playing after the fact on tape delay can use this moment to pause and scrub back, scrub forward, come back around the 38-minute mark. If you come back to this 38-minute mark and seeing that I'm now just repeating questions that they've already looked at, maybe, but that's part of the fun. In adding something new to the script, I realized the not the fault or failure, just it's not a perfect system. All right, repeating question number 5. First up. So here's that. Give me 5. Give me the last 5 actors to have portrayed the role of Batman in a live-action film, not including any upcoming films. But yes, the last 5 actors to portray Batman in live-action films. And your question number 10, your survey says it's in the same vein of our past survey says, but not using Family Feud data, instead using a list from Boston.com in 2013 of the top 50 scariest movies of all time. This was their scariest movie of all time. Has nothing to do with Boston, really. Just from site Boston.com. But it is a list of scary movies. Just know that were released after 2013, of course. But yes, give me what you think is the number 1 scariest movie of all time. I'm going to do 6, 13, 19, and then 8. So question number 6, once again. The Cenobites, including one aptly nicknamed Pinhead, are what they call the demonic mainstays of this film series. Cenobites. They're the demonic mainstays of this film series. Question number 13. What is the name of the murderous baseball-themed gang in the movie The Warriors? Warriors. Come out to play. Clank, 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 clank. And question number 19. Adrenaline is another name for this hormone secreted in response to stress or fear. And your question number 8, that bit by bit question. Name this song and name the musical act responsible for That's that question number 8, that bit by bit. Alrighty, with that question number 8 out of the way, and with no other that looked to be needed to repeat it. Although if you do need something repeated and you're going to ask after the number 8 was asked to be repeated, I noticed the chat once again was disconnected. So you might need to take that request one more time. If not, though, let's get that question number 20 queued up. 5 minutes to give me that answer. Give me 10 of those answers, in fact. 10 possible points to be won. I will get that timer queued up for this Trivia Royale. 10 possible points of the potential 20 answers, actually. So give me any 10 of the top 20 of favorite Halloween candies in America, according to candystore.com. And this is using 14 years of sales data from 2007 to 2020. So using 14 years of sales data or data from 2007 to 2020, give me any 10 of the top 20 when it comes to America's favorite Halloween candy. I will note that all these are, as per Halloween candies, all these are candies of Halloween giveawayable size. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Oh, individual brand names, yes. By brand names, yeah, if it's a chocolate bar, you have to specify the chocolate bar. If it's a sugary treat, you have to specify the sugary treat. If it's a gum, you have to specify the gum. Which means, yes, it is a diverse list in that way. Been concentrating so much on putting good vibes out there. A little less than 2 minutes remaining. A little less than 2 minutes remaining. 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. Ooh, excuse me. Little less than 1 minute remaining now. 50 seconds remaining. "30 seconds on that clock. 30 seconds. "15 seconds. Finalize those answers and finalize any other blank spaces you might have. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn into count there for a second. Perfect time too. All right. Those are your questions. Here are your answers for a point each, unless otherwise noted. Here's that answer for question number 1. We are back for more tonight. And speaking of more, this filmmaker is returning for another movie at the movies, with a new highly stylized film called The French Dispatch, a film that pays homage to the New Yorker. It also means he gets to enjoy the company of Bill Murray and Owen Wilson again, along with newcomers like Timothy Chalamet and Frances McDormand, amongst many others. Actually, Frances McDormand did work with them before. Of course, how could I forget Moonrise Kingdom? Beautiful film. That is Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson. Question number 2. Character work. In Archie Comics, name that character. That is the daughter of a woman named, yes, believe it or not, Alice Cooper. That would be Betty. Question number 3. Book it. Robert McCloskey won the 1942 Caldecott Medal for his book Make Way for what type of little animals? Make way. Ducklings. For ducklings. So what's the connection between Betty and ducklings? Question number 4, the connection. They are both things that have been called, or not necessarily, ugly. Ugly Betty, ugly ducklings. It's true. Both have been called ugly. Because the world is cruel, but they rose above. Question number 5, give me 5. Give me the last 5 actors to portray Batman in live-action films, not including any upcoming films. So the most recent was Ben Affleck. For him, Christian Bale. For Christian Bale, George Clooney. Val Kilmer was Batman before George Clooney. And Michael Keaton, already 5 Batmans ago. But Michael Keaton's coming back in The Flash. Yeah, it doesn't have to make sense. So again, for a point each, Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, Christian Bale, and Ben Affleck. And question, what about yellow hair for the connection? Yellow hair. Because it's down, so I'll have to say close, but not all ducklings are yellow. And not all Bettys are blonde. Alrighty. Question number 6. Put a pin in it. The Cenobites, including the standout Cenobite, no offense to the other ones, Pinhead, guy with all the pins in his head, or nails? I don't know. They're demons from hell. It is Hellraiser. Hellraiser. It would be tough to call them like protagonists or even antagonists, but they certainly are mainstays in Hellraiser. Question number 7. Pouring it on thick. So what's poured on Carrie's head? Poured. Pushing her to telekinetic psychosis in the film and TV series, films, book, many things. That'd be pig's blood. Pig's blood for the full point, half a point for blood. Yes, pig's blood will get you the full point. If I had a point for every time I said that, I'd have a point. It's kind of gross. By kind of, I mean really. Okay, question number 8, bit by bit. That was an 8-bit version of a song that actually does start out kind of creepy. And an 8-bit version equally as spooky. That'd be the song Feel Good Incorporated. And it's by Gorillaz. Yes, the Damon Albarn project, post-Blur. But yes, Feel Good Incorporated by Gorillaz. Question number 9, tag the line. Name that film with the poster tagline, he has a very good head on his shoulders and another one in a dish on his desk. Reanimator. That's the Reanimator. Question number 10, your survey says, so at 2013boston.com list of top 50 scariest movies of all time, what is the scariest movie of all time? I'm going to start off with the 1-point answer and go up to the 5-point answer from there. So 1 point if your answer, and don't hold it against me, was The Grudge. The Grudge, or Yuan. This is good. I believe it's Japanese, might be Korean. I'm not sure for sure, but good foreign language. Scary movie representation. Oh, and bit of double check on the question number 8. Feel Good Inc. I just said it as Feel Good Incorporated, but yeah, Feel Good Inc. is also the point. I think it's actually Feel Good Inc. But yes, Feel Good Inc. or Incorporated. But yes, 1 point for Yuan, or The Grudge. For your survey says 2 points. If you were possessed by this, or wait, no, wait, I can use that later. 2 points. If this one made you say, oh, this answer, they're here, the points, I mean. I'd be Poltergeist. Poltergeist for 2 points. 3 points if this answer had you possessed. It's The Exorcist. 4 points if you really bit down on this answer, left you something to chew on. Jaws. Yes, indeed. Jaws for 4 points. And 5 points for this answer, which really is The Warmest Place to Hide. Helps you adapt. It's a very adaptable answer. But it's not a dog. No, it is The Thing. The Thing. The last joke was a deep cut for the movie, but because that wasn't a dog, that was a thing. So 5 points if you said The Thing, 4 points for Jaws, 3 points for The Exorcist, 2 points for Poltergeist, and 1 point for The Grudge or Yuan. Question number 11 now is One and Done. So this is the name of the cinematic universe that was supposed to start with the Tom Cruise starring The Mummy, but that 2017 film proved to be the only one, even though it featured a cameo from a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Russell Crowe, who was probably going to be the universe's Nick Fury. I don't know. There was also that promotional photo with, what was it, Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man, Angelina Jolie as Frankenstein's monster, Javier Bardem as Frankenstein. They had a plan, but it wasn't a good one. It was the Dark Universe. For the point, Dark Universe. All that completely needless information, to be honest. For 1 point, Dark Universe. Question number 11. Question number 12, Tune Out. So those lyrics once again. Out from his coffin, out from his coffin, Drax's voice did ring. Seems he was troubled by just one thing. He opened the lid and shook his fist and said, "Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?" It was the mash. The Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. Monster Mash for a point. And it is by, for another point, Bobby Pickett, or Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kickers. So Monster Mash for a point in Bobby Pickett, or Bobby Pickett and the Crypt Kickers will get you a second point. Heck of a name for a band, heck of a song. Question number 13, what is the name of the murderous baseball-themed gang in the Warriors? That would be the Baseball Furies. Not to be confused with the Baseball Furries. That is a group of mascots. Don't mess with them. Question number 14, best known for, what are the 4 movies that, according to IMDb.com and the algorithm, John Carpenter is known for? A point for each. So a point for Halloween. He was the director, writer of Halloween, composer, real Renaissance man. Halloween for a point. The Fog for a point. Escape from New York for another point. And They Live for a 4th point. kick ass and chew bubblegum and all out of bubblegum, and they live. I'm also surprised that The Thing is not on there. I agree. But Halloween, The Fog, Escape from New York, and They Live will get you those 4 points for the John Carpenter best known for. Question number 15, countdown, takedown. So that Price is Right style question. In 2015, Maine dropped its review process for vanity license plates. And it's, of course, got a bit bad because people have the chance to swear on their license plate. What were they thinking? Not Maine. I knew what the people that were choosing to have fun with their license plates were thinking. But yes, the new law was entered into effect earlier this month on a Monday that banned obscenities. So that means this number of Maine license plates will likely have to be recalled. You can't take it back, though. All that fun out there. Oh, man. Can I get a drum roll, please? 400 license plates. 400. So, if you said 400, that is 5 points to be won. If you said a number between 399 and 300, that is 2 points to be won. If you said 299 below, that is unfortunately 0 points, or 401 and above to 500. That is also 0 points. Had to have that sweet spot of certainly more than 300 people. 300 to 400. With a lot of creative swears or obscenities. I guess they don't always have to be swears. I mean, you don't want to be the person in the state office, though. That's not fair. That is certainly not in their pay grade to deal with someone else's mistake. Question number 16, missed cast. So Tim Burton originally wanted which member of the Rat Pack to play Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. And one more time, anyone else? Beetlejuice. That would be Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. Pound for pound, the most talented Rat Packer? Yeah? No? I'll leave that out there. He could sing and dance, do comedy. Yeah. Question number 17. The Monster Squad. So for a full point each, name those actors who played the 4 following Universal Studios classic movie monsters. We started off in question number 17 with 1931's Dracula. That would be Bela Lugosi. Nice. Fun fact, your producer wrote down Bela Lugosi 4 times, then went with a different direction on the 4th one. Nailed it. Once. You can only get away with that once. Next up, 1931's Frankenstein's monster was Boris Karloff. 1932's The Mummy was Boris Karloff. That was the wrong person. You should have gone with Boris Karloff on all 4. It would have gotten you more points. And 1941's The Wolfman is someone new, Lon Chaney Jr. Yeah, Lon Chaney Jr. So once again, 1931's Dracula was Bela Lugosi. 1931's Frankenstein's monster was Boris Karloff. 1932's The Mummy was Boris Karloff once again. And 1941's The Wolfman was Lon Chaney Jr. Were you aware that somebody played at least 2 of the roles? Is that why you're trying to hedge your bets?
No, just going by the years.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Question number 18. Which Chris? Is it Pine, Hemsworth, Evans, or O'Dowd in The TV movie Eastwick. Additional information, it was from 2002. And the Chris was Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if it was about witches. IMDb did not have a lot of information on it. It might have just been about, I'm guessing, like Connecticut, somewhere in the northeastern United States. Question number 19, fear itself. Adrenaline is another name for this hormone secreted in response to stress or fear. That hormone being epinephrine. Epinephrine. And question number 20, our Trivia Royale. Any 10 of the 20 of America's favorite Halloween candies, according to the candystore.com, using 14 years of sales data from 2007 to 2020. So I'm going to go from the number 1 to the 20th top selling in those 14 years. There's more candy out there, of course. But on their list, number 1 was Reese's Cups. Number 2 was Skittles. M&M's after that. Starburst. Hot Tamales. Sour Patch Kids. Hershey Kisses. Snickers. Tootsie Pops. Candy corn. I'm surprised too, but I guess people just like to buy candy corn in bulk. Jolly Ranchers. It's more for aesthetic than, I guess, eating candy corn. Jolly Ranchers. Butterfinger. Blow Pops. Lemonheads. Three Musketeers. Saltwater Taffy. Twix. Swedish Fish. And Double Bubble Gum. Oh, and Smarties. I'll also accept Rockets as well. Rockets is a Canadian name, but still the same thing. Once again, Smarties or Rockets, Double Bubble Gum, Swedish Fish, Twix, Saltwater Taffy, Three Musketeers, Lemonheads, Blow Pops, Butterfinger, Jolly Ranchers, Candy Corn, Tootsie Pops, Snickers, Hershey Kisses, Sour Patch Kids, Hot Tamales, Starburst, M&M's, Skittles, and Reese's Cups, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. And question on Lon Chaney. Lon Chaney, actually, its father, I believe, was another movie monster, but I'll give you half a point for Lon Chaney. That's the rare occurrence with movie monsters. I think Lon Chaney Sr. might have been the Phantom of the Opera. I'll have to double check that. Yes, half a point for Lon Chaney on your movies monsters, your classic movie monsters. And if you said lollipops on the candy store, if you didn't also say blow pops, I'll give you half a point. But if you said blow pops, no points for lollipops. And add up all those points. Add up all those points and let me know that total. Lon Chaney, the father of the Wolfman, or the actor who played the Wolfman, was a silent film scary movie actor in The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Phantom of the Opera of the 20s. Fun fact. So here's that bonus bit of trivia that I built a VCR. You can use it as a tiebreaker, or, just try to unwrap. Find the Batman villain in the following anagram. Anagram is Ran Manacled. So the Batman villain. The anagram Ran Manacled. $49 possible points to be won. I'll have to say I agree with the Psycho is a very scary movie, classic scary movie that was missed on that list. A classic of the form, but yeah, Boston.com went a slightly different direction. 8 years ago now, geez. Yeesh. Alrighty, here are those point totals coming in. So well done to the Cunning Stunts with 35 points. Well done as well to the Spooky Travelers with 25 points. Well done to the Ghost of BB Rebozo with 43 points. The Swamp Monsters in the Bay with 41 points. Cookie Faced with 27 points. Excellent job. Well done. Oh, and well done to your executive producer and mine with 21 points. Good job.
Thanks.
Hello once again to my grandma friend playing at home. Hope you had fun. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Hello as well to Rondai as well. Thank you for everyone who joined in, who is playing at home. Let us know your point total in the chat. Otherwise, let us know your point total in the comments as well. Thank you for joining in. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Join Trivia Club on Instagram and join us next Tuesday on November 2nd. Yes, we're already into November of 2021. 2022 is just around the corner, and the 10th anniversary of Trivia Club in the new year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That happened quickly, and then slowly, but also quickly. Are there plans for 2022? I mean, we'll get there when we get there. But I do want to do something. It's 10 years. Anyway, that's for Russell in 2 months to not start worrying about, but like in 6 months, it'll be the actual 10th anniversary. So I'm just getting ahead of myself. Thank you for everyone joining in. Let's say the thing that we do at the end of every Trivia Club. Shan't we?
Shall we?
Should we? We should. Shan't? All righty. Thanks.
It's not what you know.
Remember, it's not what you know. It's what you learn along the way.
And Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. I just wanted to keep you on screen for as long as possible.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Oh, come here. God.